Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. One of America's favorite candy bars is the delicious Snickers bar. That yummy nougat covered with nuts with just a light hint of caramel, all coated in chocolate, is just the perfect sweet treat. And so today I'm going to show you how to make a simple keto version of the Snickers bar. And if you want a printable version of this, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while we do all that, let's get cooking. In a large microwave-safe bowl or large measuring cup, combine 48 grams or 1/4 cup of granulated monk fruit sweetener or granulated sweetener of your choice. For the best taste and texture for this sauce, the granulated monk fruit allulose blend gives you the best taste and texture, but any granulated sweetener will work. Add 48 grams or 1/4 cup of golden monk fruit sweetener or brown sugar sweetener of your choice. Again, if you want the best taste and texture, the brown monk fruit allulose blend will give you the best taste and texture, but any brown sweetener will work. Use a fork and stir these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the sweeteners. Add 1/4 cup of keto corn syrup substitute. I'm using my keto corn syrup substitute, and I'll put a link in the description to that if you want to make that. It only takes about 5 minutes to make. It's really quick. If you don't want to make the keto corn syrup, you can buy pre-made syrup. The Lakanto has a pre-made maple syrup, and Choco Zero also has pre-made. May have a slightly different texture, but as I said, it will work and it'll be still tasty. Add 1/4 cup of keto sweetened condensed milk. I'm using my recipe for keto sweetened condensed milk, and I will leave a link in the description to that. The one I'm using here is my no-cook sweetened condensed milk. It takes about 1 minute to make. Very quick, very easy. Add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Stir or whisk these all together until they're fully combined and smooth. Add 2 tablespoons of butter. Microwave on high for about 1.5 minutes. After the 1.5 minutes, use your fork and stir the sweetener and the butter all together until the butter starts to melt. Then place the mixture back into the microwave and microwave on high in 30-second intervals until the butter is completely melted and the sweetener begins to dissolve. Make sure you stir after every 30 seconds. You don't want your caramel sauce to burn. Mine took about 3 minutes total. Everybody's microwave is different, so time will vary depending on your microwave and depending on what type of bowl or measuring cup that you were using. But what you're looking for is for the butter to be completely melted and the sweeteners begin to dissolve. Make sure when you remove your bowl or measuring cup from the microwave that you use oven mitts. It will be very hot. Also, make sure that you have a large enough bowl or measuring cup because this mixture does bubble up quite a bit while it is cooking. So you do want something at least 8 cups or bigger. If you're not sure if your bowl or measuring cup is big enough, place it on a large paper plate when you're microwaving it. That way, if you do have an overflow, it doesn't get all over your microwave. Once the butter is completely melted and your mixture is foamy on top and the sweeteners are beginning to dissolve, use a fork and stir everything together for about 30 to 45 seconds or until the sweeteners are completely dissolved and you have a smooth mixture. Place your bowl or measuring cup back into the microwave and microwave on high for 2 to 5 minutes or until your mixture is bubbly and slightly sticky. Mine took about 4.5 minutes total. You're just looking for the mixture to be bubbly and slightly sticky, and it should be starting to turn the color of a caramel color. Once it's done cooking in your microwave and it's nice and bubbly and slightly sticky, use your fork and stir it all together to make sure that it is fully combined and that the sweeteners are fully dissolved. It should be smooth and slightly sticky. Once you have your caramel sauce nice and smooth, then gradually fold in about a half cup or 83 grams of chopped nuts of your choice. I'm using chopped almonds. Traditionally, you would use peanuts, but it's up to you what type of nuts you want. If you are allergic to nuts, you can use pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds or crushed pork rinds, keto pretzels, pretty much anything that's going to give a little bit of crunch to your candy bar. Or you can just leave it out completely and it'll still have a really good candy bar if you don't want to have any of that crunch in there. Also, if you want to have an extra quick recipe and you don't want to make the caramel sauce, you can buy pre-made caramel sauce. You want to make sure that it is a sauce and not a syrup because you need that thickness so that it stays on the bars and doesn't slide off. Once the nuts or whatever add-in you're using is fully coated, set that aside for just a few minutes while we make our nougat. In a medium-sized mixing bowl, combine 8.5 ounces or 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. If you're allergic to peanut butter, you can use sunflower seed butter or pumpkin seed butter. They also on Amazon have brown pea butter that's flavored to taste like peanut butter, and soy butter and chickpea butter that's flavored to taste like peanut butter. They're not keto friendly, but they will work if you need a nut alternative. Add another 1/4 cup of keto corn syrup substitute. I'm using mine and we'll leave the link in the description. But if you don't want to make the keto corn syrup, you can use, as I mentioned before, the Lakanto syrup or the Choco Zero syrup. You can also adjust the syrup more or less according to how sweet that you want your nougat. Stir these all together until they're fully combined and smooth. When you first start stirring the syrup and the peanut butter together, it's going to seem very watery and it's going to seem like it's not combining. But as you keep stirring it, the peanut butter will absorb the syrup and it will start getting thick and you'll have almost a dough-like texture with a little slight sticky to it. Line an 8 by 4 inch loaf pan with parchment paper and allow the paper to overhang on the sides so you can lift out the bars easier. Take the bowl of your peanut butter nougat and spread or press it evenly throughout the bottom of your loaf pan. Take your bowl or measuring cup that has your caramel sauce in it. It's going to have dried most likely into a little bit of a paste. Gradually add 1/4 cup of coconut cream. And of course, if you've bought pre-made caramel sauce, you don't have to worry about that. But you do need to have your caramel sauce slightly warmed so it is a spreadable texture. Spread the caramel and nut mixture evenly over the nougat. Then place it into the freezer and freeze about 45 minutes or until the slab is firm enough to cut into bars without it falling apart. After 45 minutes, remove the loaf pan from the freezer, grasp the parchment paper on the sides and gently lift the slab onto a cutting board or cutting surface. Then very carefully cut the slab into your desired size bars. I usually make mine about 4 inches long and 1 inch wide. Lift them on the parchment paper and place them onto a baking sheet. Then place them back into the freezer and freeze for another 30 minutes or until the bars are firm. After 30 minutes, just before you're ready to remove the bars from the freezer, take a microwave-safe bowl and combine 9 ounces of keto chocolate chips and 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Microwave on high in 15 to 20 second intervals until the chips are fully melted. Make sure you use a fork and stir the oil and the chocolate together after each 15-second interval. That way your chocolate won't burn. Once your chocolate is fully smooth, remove the bars one at a time from your freezer and place the bar into your chocolate. Then use a couple of forks and spread the chocolate over the bar until it is fully coated with the chocolate. Line a large baking sheet with parchment paper, and as you coat the individual bars with the chocolate after you're done coating it completely, then place it on the baking sheet. Place the baking sheet in the refrigerator for another 30 minutes or until the chocolate is firm. After 30 minutes and the cheese is firm, remove the bars from the refrigerator and eat them immediately. Or if you do have any leftovers, store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.